Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa. Thank you for joining me for this first Shop My Stash of 2019. Before I get into this Shop My Stash, my 1-year giveaway is currently going on. There's going to be 2 winners, so be sure to check that out and get entered into that. I will put a link up here where you guys can see what products are in here, and there'll be a link down below where you can enter into the giveaway. So part of my low buy year is doing Shop My Stashes with the products that I already have on hand. So today we're going to be doing my first Shop My Stash. I am so excited for this part of my 2019 year on YouTube. And I'm really excited to be able to share these products with you. For my Shop My Stashes, and I would love some feedback from you guys on what you think of this, I was thinking about doing the Shop My Stash video and then a Get Ready With Me video with those products, and then a review, more thorough thoughts kind of the products that I've been using. So I'll probably use them for about 2 or 3 weeks. But then also with when I'm picking products, I thought I would do a collection kind of one category of products. So I wouldn't do it for something like my eyeshadow palettes. That'll be its own video. But today I just went through and I picked out all my primers. So I thought at the end I would show you what kind of primers I'm dealing with, why they are on a low buy slash no buy, and then which ones I'm going to be picking for this Shop My Stash. So let's go ahead and get into this week. I'm going to go in the order that I use the product, with the exception of primers, because that will go at the very end when I go through all the primers that I have. And some products there won't be something for, and those products will be in a daily makeup drawer, or what's in my makeup drawer, whatever. The products that I'm always using all the time, those obviously won't be part of Shop My Stash because they're just kind of like my constants. So I'll have a video out for that too. But I really wanted to dig into these products, so I wanted to get this out. So I'm going to go ahead and start with foundations. So how I think I'm going to do my Shop My Stashes is I'll either be picking primer, foundation, or setting spray. And then the other categories will kind of stay constant somewhat. So I'm picking primers this time that I want to try out. And then, yes, try out, because I have a lot of primers I've never tried. So I'm going to be trialing those primers with different foundations. So I'm going to show you the foundations that I've kind of been using more recently. So I've got the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, the Maybelline Fit Me, the Dermablend Liquid Camo, and then my L'Oreal Infallibles. So those are I'm going to stay using those, and I'm going to use them with the different primers I choose to see if I can find out some combinations. So I'm only going to pick 2 or 3 primers for this time period, and then I can use those primers with those different foundations to see what works best. So then for setting spray, okay, I know I'm going all the way to the end of the routine now. I'm only going to be using the Skindinavia setting spray. I know this one works really well. So if I'm testing primers and how they work with these foundations, I don't want to alter the setting spray that I'm using, because that could also alter with the effects of it. So if that makes any sense. I was a behavior specialist in a past life, so I'm kind of into the data collection, the constants of things, and how that works. And for powders, I'm pulling up my matte Infallible Pro Matte from L'Oreal. I use it in color 100 Porcelain. And I'm pulling up my light Celebrate Foundation from It Cosmetics. So I've hit pan on that. So I'm just going to be using that some more in the coming days. For bronzer, I'm only pulling up one bronzer, and then I'll keep using my butter bronzer. So this is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess in the matte formula, so it doesn't have any of that glitter speckles to it. So I'm just going to be using this, seeing how the color tone works with my skin tone. Along with my everyday makeup drawer, I will also be pulling up the Stila Convertible Color Blush in Gerbera. That's what it looks like. It's a cream blush. And the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in Pink Grapefruit. Those are the 2 blushes I'm going to be pulling up. I've got an under eye setting powder that I want to be using more of. This is the Smooth Operator from Tarte. Then highlighter. So I'm pulling up my Urban Decay Afterglow So that one has 4 highlighters in it, so I don't need to pull up a lot more, but I'll be using that one. And then the Laura Geller, I think this is a baked highlighter. This is a baked highlighter from Laura Geller in 01. I'm going to pull up that one, and I want to use this Flesh one. This one's in Pinky. I got this as a gift with purchase from Ulta, and I really just haven't used it, but it does look so pretty. So I just want to use that and see how that one works with it being a more cream one, because I don't use cream highlights a lot, so I wanted to test that one out. For brows, I brought forward the Universal Ofra Eyebrow Pencil. And this one, I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. This is a Kat Von D tattoo brow, so it's a brush tip, but it's also in blonde. So I'll just have to see how that works. I really haven't used it at all, so I just wanted to kind of use it and see how it worked. And then the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I don't think I like this one very much, but I just wanted to use it a little more and see what some more thoughts I have on it. For mascaras, I am going to be using majorly for the most part, the Tartiest Lash Paint from Tarte, and the Pure Cosmetics Vibrating Mascara. I have used these. They are in my mascara tray. I just want to use more of them because they are getting kind of older, but then I also have my everyday makeup drawer. It's not really a makeup drawer for mascara. I just have my mascaras that I tend to lean toward when I use them, and I don't use my other mascaras that are in my mascara bin, and I need to get some more use out of those. So pulling those forward, I have got 3 eyeliners. The Girlactic one, I got this in a Macy's beauty box, and I really like it, but I think it runs out really fast, so I just want to kind of put some more heavy concentration use on that to see if it really is running out of ink already. And then the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. This one I don't think I like very much, but I want to just give it a little more of a try so I can have a more thorough review on that for you. And the e.l.f. Intense Ink Liner. This one is for the same reason as the Girlactic. I just want to see how much use I can really get out of this. I've barely used it at all, and I feel like it's already running out of ink, so I just want to get some more heavy use on that to see if that really is what's going on with that eyeliner. For lashes, I really want to be using my Ardell Natural Variety Pack a lot because I want to use them up, and I want to see how many uses I can get out of those. If you saw past videos where I've talked about this, I'm trying to see how many uses you can get out of this variety pack. I lost my 106, so hopefully I will find that so you can see. This one I already had 11 uses out of. I'm wearing the 120s today. This is use 6 out of these. And then the 110s I have gotten 4 uses out of already. These are not part of the variety pack here, so ignore those. I lost those. They're 109s, and I think I have 109s, but just want to see how many uses you can get out of this because it's a pretty affordable eyelash pack, and I love all the lashes that are in this pack. They're really easy to use, so I want to tell you guys what the bang for your buck really is with that. And then I also pulled forward these Lucius Lex Collection lashes in Mean Girls. I haven't used these yet, but I think they're really pretty, and I'm excited to give them some use. I also pulled up the Urban Decay Glide-On Eye Pencil in Zero. Some of the reasons for these that are coming forward are I want to see how much use I can get out of them. Some of them may end up going over to a project pan, like for example this. We'll just have to see. My main purpose if I do a project pan in 2019 will be to see how long products last for. So if you want to see that, let me know. Let me know what kind of products you want to see it. I kind of touched on a blush, a highlighter, lip liner, eyeliner in my project pan finale from 2018. So let me know if you want to see that, but that is getting put in there. I've got 2 eyeshadow palettes. Now, eyeshadow palettes will be in the Shop My Stash only if I'm really testing them out or if they're part of my monthly palette. So the Dose of Colors Snow Angels is in here because it's the January palette of the month. And I put the Lime Crime birthday one in here. I have done 2 looks with this already and filmed them both. I don't think either have been posted yet, but I'm just not sure how I feel about it. This is what it looks like. So I wanted to put it in the Shop My Stash to really test this one out before I finish my review on it. So these two palettes are going to be in Shop My Stash. I also pulled up the Enchantress Stila. I think it's a Shimmer and Glow. Oh, it is a Glitter and Glow. Glitter and Glow, because I really like that, so I wanted to use that a little bit more. And for now, I think that's a good amount of product in the Shop My Stash. I don't think I need to add anything else to it. I also have my everyday makeup drawer, so I think that's really good for right now. And I've got those foundations I'm working on using. So now we're going to go through my primer collection. Whoa. I started pulling forward all these primers and I had no idea that I owned all of these primers. It's a bit insane. So I'm going to go through the ones that I've already used before. So I'm just going to talk about face primers right now. I'm not going to go into eyeshadow primers. I have a ton of them too. They'll be in the next Shop My Stash or coming up sometime. So ones that I have open are the Spackle Tinted Under Makeup Primer from Laura Geller, the L'Oreal Magic Lumi, Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, Becca Backlight Priming Filter, the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. That's the original one. I have a Cover FX Blurring Primer open. That was in my 2018 favorites. I can't find it at the moment. That's in my everyday makeup drawer, along with the Smashbox Photo Finish one. So those two are already in it in my everyday makeup drawer. Two other ones that I've used before are the Skin to Die For No Filter mattifying one, the Tatcha The Silk Canvas, that's like a little mini one I got, and the Smashbox Matte Photo Finish Iconic Mattifying Primer Stick or something like that. It's like a mattifying primer. The ones that are going to go in the Shop My Stash are this Laura Geller Spackle. I really want to use this with the different foundations just to see what kind of finish it brings, its lasting power, things like that. I don't think it's a very good pore filling primer, but we're going to test that out. And then I think I'm going to put in this Peter Thomas Roth one, Skin to Die For. So that should be enough to last this 2 weeks and try it out with all these other primers. And I think I'm going to have one more, but from ones that I haven't used yet. So let me show you what else I have for primers. I've got a backup of the Cover FX Blurring Primer. I have got a Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance Primer. That one was my diamond reward when I hit diamond at Ulta. I've got a Becca First Light Priming Filter. That was a diamond reward 1 month. I have got a CC Colored Clay Primer. I used to love this primer. It kind of has, I'll show it to you guys. So it's got the different colors in it to kind of, offset redness or purple tone. I have got a Smashbox Photo Finish Color Adjusting Primer. I've got a mini of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I've actually been kind of liking that one lately, and I didn't used to like it. I've got a Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Quench Primer, the Hangover Replenishing Face Primer, the Haponesque Radiance Primer, a mini of the Professional. So I have 2 minis of the Stay Flawless from Benefit Primer. See what I mean, you guys? I have a Cover FX Calming Primer, a Bare Minerals Foundation Primer, Benefit Brightening Face Primer, another Benefit Professional, and then I have all these samples. So the reason I wanted to bring the samples into this video is because I actually have several of some of the samples. So I have 3 packets of the Fresh Glow from Burberry. So 3 packets, that's 6 uses. I would say at least 6 uses. So I can get an idea of what that primer is like from that. I have got 3 of the Makeup Forever Step 1s. 2 of the Veil Mineral Primer from Hourglass. I have lots of the Benefit Professional. And I have 1 packet of the Estee Lauder Illuminating Perfecting Primer. So I felt like I had enough of those packets of primers that I could get an idea of what I thought about the primer. I'm actually going to, if you guys have been around here, you know my thoughts on the Benefit Professional. When I've used it in the past, I have not liked it. It kind of like makes the foundation slide around on my face, but I am giving it one more chance. So I am going to be using my packets of the Professional during this Shop My Stash trial as well to see what I think about it. So those are all the products from my Shop My Stash and the primers that I currently have in stock. That's a lot of primer. And you guys have actually been giving me suggestions of primers to try out from the drugstore, and I want to try them out, but I've got to put a little dent in this before I purchase any more primers. If there were any primers I talked about that you guys want to see in the next Shop My Stash, let me know. Let me know about the products that are in this Shop My Stash, how you want to see that series kind of follow through on my channel. And I'm excited to dig into these, to do the get ready with me for you guys with my new products. New. Isn't that ridiculous? They've been in my stash forever and I'm calling them new because I haven't even used half of them. Sometime before the next Shop My Stash, there will be a what is in my everyday makeup drawer so you can see what other products I'm currently using as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Don't forget to enter the giveaway before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!